Good morning, it's Memaw. Tawny's having a bite to eat this morning. It was a really good night. It got cool. We had a little tiny bit of rain. I mean, a very little tiny bit of rain. Not anything to report, but it was a good night. And it's a good morning, and we're ready to go to work. As soon as she has her breakfast and she rolls. Thank you all for joining us. I'm about to train this Mustang. She is a 12-year-old Little Book Cliff Mustang from Western Colorado. She has failed out of 2 saddle gentling programs and at this point was in danger of ending up in a bad spot. So her owner surrendered her to the Grand Valley Horse Rescue, and I am saddle gentling her. We have been spending a lot of time in the last, I guess it's been 10 days, with flags and bags so that she gets used to things moving around her and it's less scary, because when a person gets on there and one of our jackets flap, that's intensely scary. So we try to prep our horses with everything they could possibly run across before we put someone on them. And there's no point in starting at the end of your saddle gentling process. So we start right in the beginning of our saddle gentling process. So today I hope to touch her with a flag slightly extended and a bag not extended at all. But she's doing real well. I'd like to let everybody know that the wild horses and burros in Western Colorado are... Not only in what they are in Western Colorado. The wild horses and burros of the United States are in jeopardy, and I'm asking everybody to write a letter to your senators and your congressmen and the president. And if you need more information on that, and I'm asking everybody to write a letter to your senators and your congressmen and the president. And if you need more information on that, go to GVHR.org. I'm glad everybody's here. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to be training her as soon as she rolls. Hello, Ronald. It's nice to see you. Thank you, Joe, for topping in. Hi, Tammy. We're going to train a Mustang this morning. We're just letting her get organized. Actually, she's going to go roll. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I used to do this live training with her Tuesday through Fridays. Now we're doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So therefore, she will be here on Saturday mornings. Yep, we are going to be here every Saturday morning training her. There goes a big truck and trailer. Don't know that rig. I don't know, because I'm not very social. And it's not that I'm unsocial, but I spend about 10 to 12 hours a day working on Grand Valley Horse Rescue, training horses, cleaning stalls, doing the administrative work, blah, 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 blah. So if I get an hour or 2 of downtime, my first instinct is not to pick up the phone and yak to somebody. That's just not my way. Oh, sorry, lost the horse. I was getting a drink. I'm sorry. It's early morning here, and I needed my morning fruit juice. We had a light sprinkle rain early this morning. So I somehow got my clock wrong and I overslept. I usually don't have an alarm clock. I'm usually up between 5 and 5:30. But for the last 3 days, I've been thinking 6:30 to 7 is a good time. And that is not a good time for me. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Tawny. She's a 12-year-old Little Book Cliff Mustang from Western Colorado. Oh, we have mountain ranges. I'll let you watch her roll. That's more fun than me showing you a mountain range far away. But her range is 35 miles to the north of where I'm at right now. We have 2 other wild horse ranges up there. We have the Piance Mustangs. And by the way, update on the Piance Mustangs and the Lee fire. If you do not know, there is a massively large fire burning in western Colorado. It's my understanding it's on every national news station. It's everywhere. It's burned 138,000 acres so far. Anyway, there is a road called the Piance Creek Road. And if that fire will stay to the east of Piance Creek Road, then the Piance Mustangs will be safe. And not only did I get to check the weather this morning and see that it didn't look like it had jumped over, my niece, who works for the Colorado Department... Hey! Jack, that was unacceptable. Sorry, I had to yell at my cats. Jack and Luna are over there, the 2 yellow cats, and they're fighting. And they don't normally fight, their brother and sister. Grouchy this morning. Oh, they have food. They're just being snotbutts. Okay, whoa, there's Tawny up close. So anyway, my niece last night had the privilege of driving the Piance Road for work in the middle of the night to make sure it wasn't jumping the barriers so that some of the firefighters could sleep better. And she works for Colorado Parks and Wildlife. So that was her job last night in her state truck. All right, looks like we're going to go train a Mustang. Oh my gosh, look how close she is, guys. Hi, Tawny. Would you like a treat, baby? And we get a step closer. Okay. If you guys are new here, this is new too. She, hi baby, likes to stand across the round pen from me because the umbrella and the camera are incredibly scary. But not today. Not today. Okay, while she's right here in the camera, she's going to look you right in the face and say, I like roses and diamonds, guys. Roses and... Oh, did you see her brand? Let me move this. She's really close. I'm going to move her head, guys. So you can see her brand. No, Tawny. Aw, sorry about that. I thought I could move her head, but I scared her. All right, let's train a Mustang. I'm going to put her right here at that food bucket, and we are going to do some grooming and saddling and flagging right there. Unfortunately, I don't see my regular people here. I don't see Rhonda, and I don't see Dee Dee here. And, excuse me. So they're not here right now. So we're waiting on Par, who's feeding horses, or one of my girls to get here because we have kids in the afternoon. Well, hello from Pueblo. I'm in Grand Junction, Colorado. Nice to see you. Please help us save the Mustangs in Colorado. Go to my website, GVHR.org. That stands for Grand Valley Horse Rescue.org, but it's GVHR.org. We are writing letters to our Congressman Hurd and our senators asking them to please help us save our Mustangs. All right, I'm off to train a Mustang. There she is right there. She's going to get another treat. Yeah, good girl. I don't normally treat my horses, but She did really, really good today catching. All right, here we go. Hi, beautiful. Are you still with the camera, aren't you? I'm pretty impressed with this. You want to go to the food bucket and I'll groom you up? Well, you're going to go right there, huh? Okay. I'm going to make darn sure you're lined up with that. Okay, so we're going to put this here. All right, see that? Can you come here? Good. Blue. Good girl. So, I've been really consciously making an effort to train Tawny live on TikTok, and I'm not a real big social media. I understand how to do everything. I'm old. I know how to train a horse. Somehow training horses and computers don't always go together. Or phones. They are amazing creatures, those phones. But anyway, every one of her training sessions is in my live center. And you can watch me train her live all the way through. For those of you who don't know, like me, I can't go to one of my friends' place and check out her lives. I just don't know how to do that. So, unless they email it, or unless they direct message me, and then I can watch them, and I like that. I have a couple of people who will do that and show me a live one and ask me to critique their training methods. And I don't mind doing that at all. Sometimes people see things that others don't. And vice versa, if you see me doing something horribly wrong, let me know. I'm pretty consistent at it. I have a really good track record. I have a really good track record of taking horses that are extremely abused or Mustangs like this one who didn't take to the training method that their handlers had, and I retrain them or train them, and I have some really good success stories. Ruby is really a big, huge success of ours, and she's now rideable. This is Tawny. She wasn't taking to her previous training, but boy, she takes to mine. She's figured out that if she stands quiet, nothing bad happens to her. Nothing at all bad happens to her. Horses are not hard to train. They are not. They take great consistencies. Oh, I was telling you about all my TikTok lives. If you can't find them on TikTok live, if you can't find my live center where all my recordings are, like me, I can't find my friends, they are all on our YouTube channel. I'm not supposed to say that word, but it is. It's on our YouTube channel with And it has the other horses that we train here as well. For the regulars, I thought Copper did really well yesterday. What? No, you don't get a treat just because I get your face. No, I get to brush underneath your mane. I do. It's dirty under here. I find it incredibly interesting how they know that this smelly stuff that I brush on them gets rid of the flies. Because as I do it, you can feel them calm down immensely. I've got one horse that can be at the back of his paddock, and I walk up to his edge of his paddock and I say, "Bug, bug, bugs," and he gallops down and stands in position for me to fly spray him. That's how he gets fly sprayed every day. I just go out there and call him "Bug, bug, bugs," and I go in and do that. I'm going to start training him. I think when it's fall, I might do another live with him. He is going to be the most difficult horse I finished training in my life. And no doubt, if he's got it, oopsie doops in him, I trained it. Because I am the only person he's ever been trained by. He is an orphan. Really hard to train horses. He is also a high energy thoroughbred racehorse. He is also permanently lame. So let's all my training techniques are pretty much out the door, so I have to rethink every training method I have. If you're a horse trainer and you have trained an orphan who is permanently lame, oh yeah, please let me know. I am going to start working on him and getting him to see if I can get him through the agility course. We participate and compete at the international level with the International Horse Agility Club. If you are not doing something like that with your senior horses or your horses that need more mental stimulation than what their body can give them, I suggest that. Copper does that, my little lame pony, my pony that has an upward fixation of the patella. Al's a superstar at it, but Al has to, is stall ridden right now. He's on stall rest. He fell and hurt his leg, and Dr. Hall put him on stall rest. She has a new last name. I don't know what it is. I have to get that so I don't keep calling her Dr. Hall. That's disrespectful. She's gonna have a baby this fall. She comes out and helps us with the trimming of the hennies. The hennies hadn't been handled in a long time, like 15 years. Their feet were horrible. And we tranquilized them the first time to get their feet done. and Dale bit one of the farriers, kicked the farrier, my main farrier. So it wasn't one of, oh, and Dale also kicked Parr, who feeds all the horses around here. So it was not one of our better efforts, but their feet got done. Last time, and there's a video up, we think we can do Chip without any tranquilizers this time. So he did much better last time. Dale didn't bite anybody, but he was kicking up forward, and so we had to tie his back legs and secure them to the stall. That's a video. You can see it on my page, on my wall profile. You can see that didn't hurt him at all. Okay, she has a cut right back there. I'm going to doctor it up. Don't think for a minute that that foot's not cocked so I can see it. They know. They've got an alley. Show me, Mouse. Oh! I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I do not sell this. But this is Young Living Essential Oils Animal Sense Ointment. Never had anything more incredible in my life in my hands with my horses. That's all I have to say about that. Just a minute, I'll be right back.
Good morning.
Good morning. She's looking for wildfire, isn't she?
I'd like to think so.
Right there, baby, next to Simon. See that? Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll take care of it. We're done at noon today. Okay. You have the camera, baby. Okay. And wildfire's in between Simon and Renata. In the barn. Because Renata's only friend. And I brought Renata in. I wasn't going to take her without wildfire. And that gave me a spot for Notch and Cameo. Not Notch and Cameo, but Tawny and Willow out. This is Tawny. So Tawny's got a big stall. She likes it. She's doing amazing. I see that. No, with her, she's a little fiery in that barn. You let her hang in the barn a bit. She'll be about that red, okay, sweetie? Trust me.
See you at noon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, dear, grab the camera, darling. We're live. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, good girl. She was coming up with me without a lead line or a stick. She got a treat for that one. Guys, we haven't seen Kiana in a couple of moments. She went back to school. Girl. Okay, let's saddle her. Oh, I haven't done her face yet. And I haven't got the feed bucket out there. Then we'll saddle her up play. Hi, beautiful. Let's do your face. Sticky hands. You are so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. You are so beautiful. Yes, you are. So, can I get all the way on this side? Here? Such a beautiful girl. Yes, you are so beautiful. This side one right there? Right there?
What's that in the sky?
What?
What's that?
What?
What's that?
What is what?
In the sky, over there.
I have no idea what that is, baby. Why don't you show them on the camera and see if somebody else knows what that is? Oh no, it's a airplane that's doing a show. It's a little. He's just got smoke going. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Now that I saw the airplane, it makes sense what he's doing. Oh, baby, they missed a spot. Carl. Okay, I'm going to throw this on the left. I think I did this yesterday, too. No, I'm going to do this another way. I'm going to make sure I have my saddle pad before I make a move. Because she has to let me throw that on or stand still. Taking the pressure off. What I do on the left, I have to do on the right. So I'm going back in on the right. Just want to give her a minute to know that this was her reward, by the way. She stood still. She didn't move. She didn't have to trot. I am not going to be the only person on this planet to ever saddle this horse. The sooner she gets used to just standing quiet, nothing bad happens with this saddle pad, the easier it's going to be on everyone coming forward with me. Oh, we have a little bit of anxiousness. That's okay. I'm not moving fast enough. I have a treat in my pocket, guys. And she knows it. I don't normally carry treats out here, but I wanted to make sure I had one to catch her this morning. Because she went into that big paddock. That was a treat-worthy performance. I'm going to give her one. She knows they're there. So there's no point in hiding them or pretending they're not there. They're there. They can smell them. Okay, we're starting with the flag. If you've been playing along with us for a while, you know that the first time I showed her this flag, she was running circles around me. So we've come out really good. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I walked around her. She didn't move. I'm rewarding her. Her reward is not a treat. Her reward is me taking complete pressure off and let her just stand there and be a horse. She's like, yeah, I like that. They would rather do this than anything else. And what I do on the left, I do on the right, because they have monocular and binocular vision. And unless her ears are pointed forward looking at me, she's only learning at half her brain. So I want to make sure both halves are learning at the same time. Catch. Good touch. Catch. Good touch. Touch. Good touch. Touch. Good girl. The minute I walked away, she chewed, she swallowed, she all chilled out. She's like, yeah, this is not hard stuff. The flag is not as scary as I thought it was. Touch. Touch. Good girl. Taking the pressure off again. I know this is really boring watching Memaw stand here. I spend half my time training the horse and half my time standing here not looking at the horse. So here we go. Excellent job. She blew out like, oh my gosh, that was so easy, but in reality this has taken a moment to get there. I started with the flags before the girls went back to school. You just finished week 2, didn't you? Okay, I got a nod. I have a non-talker behind the camera. It's fine. She didn't have to talk. She just has to focus the camera. See how I've telescoped it out just a little bit more? Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That was a treat-worthy performance, guys. That was amazing. Okay, so her flag is doing really good. Now let's move on to the bag. Not so good. But better yesterday. So with this, I'm just going to walk around with it on the ground. Just a grocery bag on the end of a whip. Okay, you're watching that back leg of hers that's cocked. Oh! Okay, here's the thing. She moved because I hit her blind spot. When I went from her left eye to her right eye, I got right here. She cannot see me at all. She had to move, she just moved her head so she could see me. And at that moment when she couldn't see me, she got afraid and moved. So now I gotta move her butt from me. Come on. Notice I don't ask her to move with the whip and the bag. I ask her to move with my lead line. Let's go a little further. And I always carry a lead line with me. Because have you ever gone out and you can go up to your horse any day of the week, but all of a sudden you have a lead line in your hand and they're uncatchable? Carry your lead line all the time. And by the way, I'm using different clicking sounds to tell her how fast I want her to go. Ooh. I'm taking the pressure off because that was the first time I ever asked her for a woo command in here without a lunge line or lead line to reprimand her, and she knew what I was asking. Taking the pressure off. Okay, I'm going back to the left. I will not go behind her. I'm just going to the camera. Pressure off because she didn't move on the left. Changing sides, coming on the right. Question is, why would I spend so much time with a bag on the ground? Have you ever been in a saddle, on a trail ride, in an arena, and all of a sudden one of those grocery bags comes flying in on a windstorm right at your horse or right at their feet? I want your horse to go, that is a bag. I am safe. At least you'd have a momentary moment to get off and get safe if your horse continued to act, but might as well just get her done. We move up. I keep moving up after she gets really good with this. We're going to a 50-gallon black bag. Okay, I watched that. Did everybody watch me watch her feet? In this program, she is welcome to go backwards. What? Not allowed to go forward or sideways. But I'm watching the front feet. The back feet are moving a little bit, but they're not going completely sideways. It's as if she just wants to see better. So I'm not reprimanding her on those small, tiny back feet moves. If her front feet started moving forward, she'd be going. I'm going to take some pressure off. I've been going for a minute. Have it up high. Giving her a big circle. And taking the pressure off. High. Taking the pressure off. High. A little closer. Okay, I'm really focused on the ground and up high. Well, I'm going to touch it with it too, but up high, I'm going to put a bag on a stick on a saddle up there and make a scarecrow. And when I do that, I don't want her scared of anything. I want her to say, I don't care. Okay, she has to touch the bag, and we're done with bag work. And the bag has to touch her. So here we go. Touch. Good touch. Touch. Okay, my hand's touching more than the bag. Touch. Touch. Good girl. You can do the same thing on the other side in a minute. Touch. Good girl. Touch. Good girl. Touch. Good girl. Touch. Good girl. Okay, you were coming with me. Oh, yes. She came with me because she did good, so she got a treat. She says, I get a treat. I did good. Captain Jack showed up. He's been child deprived all week. Different kids come here during the week and weekends depending on their school schedule. And the ones that were here this week are not big Captain Jack fans. So he was very happy to see Kiana this morning. She has him, he's up laying in her arms like he's a little baby.
Sunbathing.
What? I don't have anyone. rescue helicopter flying over our river, that's probably not a good sign. You know what I mean?
Could be with the fires.
Okay, guys, here we go. Focus right in on Tawny and I for a minute, please. Make sure we're in the camera.
Yep.
Okay. Tawny and I greatly appreciate you watching us. She loves diamonds and roses. She also is asking you, and I am asking you, to please go to our profile, my profile. One of the videos is pinned at the top. I am trying to save the wild horses and burros in the United States. Would you please repost that video, make it a favorite, and like it? And then go to my website, GVHR.org, and please write a letter. And I have sample letters there. I have a way for you to know where to send it. You just follow the links. It says, oh, here's your senator. You say, oh, I live in Colorado, or I do. It says, these are your 2 senators. Here's their addresses. And I say, I want mine for where I live in Western Colorado. It comes up with my congressman. All of this is on our website so that you can write them. Please, I am trying to save the wild horses and burros, not just in Western Colorado, but the entire United States. I could really, really use some help. All right, can you now turn that off, baby?
Is it the power button?
Yeah. Thank you, guys.